Everyone, so this is a very impromptu video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do a braided ponytail on natural hair. So right now I'm starting off with my natural hair. I just simply have a part down the middle, okay? So you're going to start off the hair with the part down the middle. What I like to do is to prep it, spray it with water, and add a tiny bit of oil to my ends. And then I'm going to comb it out slightly. And my hair is going to shed quite a bit because I do need to get a cut or a trim. But either way, some of these ends got to go. Okay. I also like to spray the nape of my neck. Now it's time for me to start adding some hair gel. I'm using the Eco Styler. This is the argan oil one, and it's level, it has a 10 of max hold, a max hold of 10, I'm sorry. Okay, so gel on the nape of my neck. Using this little fur brush. Gel on my head. So this is going to be my second time ever doing this. And I think like once you get comfortable with it, especially if you already have like a basis for braiding in extensions, you're going to be really comfortable with it. So now I have this rubber headband and I am just going to do a low pony, okay? I do not like mid ponies, like ponytails that will be right here because it's just like you can't lay down on it. You can't sit in the car in it. For me, that's just a very, very uncomfortable spot. So it's either, for me, I'd need like a really high pony or low ponies only, especially when I'm adding extensions. So right now, I'm just going to wrap this once, twice, and 3 times. So if you're using a brand new one, it might be too tight. So this is an old one. So imagine if it was new. What I do sometimes, I just put my hands in it and I kind of loosen it up very gently so that it doesn't break. So right now I feel it, the tightness, and then I just push it back slightly so that there's not too much tension on my hair. Now we're getting to the good part. I'm going to split my ponytail into 3 sections. And then I'm going to braid my own hair. 1, 2, 3. And I think now I want to add an extension. So I have this section. I'm just going to add it in. And I want to also incorporate some hair gel. The hair gel is mainly for my natural hair because like I said, it is just a wild frizzy bush. It needs to be contained. If hairspray works for you, you can use it. Hairspray, I would not put it on the ends of my hair. The water actually just makes it shrink up and curl more. So it would be doing more harm than good for me to add hairspray. So I'm going to add another piece of hair so that I can get the naked braid. All right. Just try to keep a very good grip on your hair. I'm going to add some more hair gel. This is what it's looking like. My hair is not 100% the same texture as the braiding hair, and that's perfectly fine by me. I think it adds I think the little imperfections add just more naturalism to it. I like it. It works for me. You have to do what works for you. Some people like that completely sleek, flawless look. I think flaws a little bit of flaws add to just like the human element. Okay, now that I'm getting to the ends, I really have to like add some gel. If you prefer to use edge control or hairspray or water, like I said, do what works for you. Hairspray doesn't work for me. I tried that the first time I did it and the ends were so frizzy. Good, now I got it where I want it. This is a final piece. And this is hair that I'm reusing. Honestly, I had this hairstyle in already. I just wanted to redo it because like I said, it was very frizzy, especially where my natural hair was ending. Because I didn't grip the ends as tight, I didn't seal them as well, and then put hairspray on it after the fact. The hairspray just made it frizz up, but it's looking amazing. And I'm gonna just braid all the way down. So as you can see, one section is shorter than the other two. That's this one in the middle is shorter. So I'm gonna borrow some hair from one of the longer sides. I'm gonna take some hair and I'm gonna incorporate it into the shorter section. Make sure it's all separated the way I want it to be. And I'm gonna continue to braid. And the reason why the ends look curly and not straight is because I had already curled them in hot water. I'm gonna put some gel on this. And then about a little deeper, just a little longer. At about right here, once it starts to really thin out, I am going to add a rubber band. So what you're gonna need is a black rubber band to close it out. Once again, I'm gonna tie it once, twice, and 3 times. That should do it. And then you can take the curling rods, wrap this around and dip it in hot water so that it looks more refined, but this is the outcome. And you see how quick we did that? Now I'm just gonna perfect the front, the edges, all that good stuff, and I'll come back, okay? All right, so now I'm wearing a scarf just to let the gel hold down. And I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna apply these perm rods. So as you can see right now, the ends are a little scraggly. That's okay, I don't wanna trim them until after I dip them in the hot water. So I take the perm rod, I split my ends in half, and then I wrap the tip around the end of a perm rod, close that off, and then I wrap it on up. And then I bend it around. Now I'm going to repeat the same thing with the other side. So I go down to the end of the hair. I wrap the end around this curling rod. I wrap it up. And then I wrap the rod around itself to close it off. Now let's go to the hot water. All right, so here's some water that I had boiling on my stove. I just turned it off. You can see all the steam. Please make sure before you dip your hair in that you either have a thick enough towel or t-shirt to insulate you from the heat. And now I'm gonna dip it in for about 20 seconds. So I just want to tell you guys another mistake I made the first time that I did this style is I tried dipping the entire braid in, and I just personally didn't like the way it looked after the fact, so I'm not going to do that again. Like I said, because I am reusing this braiding hair, I think it's fluffy enough that I don't have to do that anyway. All right, now it's time to pull it out and I'll show you the finished result. All right, ladies, so here is the finished result. I'm going to show you how I just trim the ends. Nothing fancy at all. I just hold the scraggly parts and snip, snip, snip. So this is something you can use your leftover braiding hair for. This style is honestly very quick, very cute, and very complimentary, trust me. People will holler at you. Believe me, because I got hollered at in the parking lot when I was leaving the grocery store yesterday. And someone else inside the grocery store complimented. And then the security was looking at me. Not because I was stealing, okay? Because, you know, he saw all of this. Please like this video, share it with someone else who needs tips, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.